right. Greetings, everyone. Hope everybody's doing okay. This one's gonna be, pretty short again. I don't want to go into in depth too much here, but I think putting more time and work into these videos kind of shows me what I'm looking to really say. Putting concepts together and trying to really figure out with precision the kinds of things I want to talk about specifically on this channel. And one of the things I'm just going to highlight in short here is how capitalism and the way we live in our state, especially in America, how our culture. Apparently, there's an American work ethic, quote unquote, that's A, cope, but B, not legit. Or unique to us like any other person's. We just don't know how to chill out from work, which kind of goes into my main point with this, which is this is not just unsustainable, but it affects our friendships, it affects our relationships with our families, it affects spending all this time with work, with our activities, with our obligations. We end up not just not having more time for the things we want and we should give to, but also we're exhausted and drained. We want to spend time with all the people that we have in our life, but what we find is that the average person, especially in America, is working insane amounts, putting ridiculous amounts of energy in, of course, what is on average terrible pay. Terrible conditions, terrible standards. We have terrible, cars is like the primary way of everyone getting around. And yeah, like buses and trains exist. Buses exist in small cities and, larger municipalities like that. And, trains exist in cities and buses too. But, not everybody lives in those cities, and those aren't always high quality. Everybody's getting around in these little dinky ass cars on these concrete fucking little strips all around. Everybody's kind of like, strip markets. I mean, it's just a really not that great place, I swear, man. I wish it was more apparent. They mask it up with all these like faux modern constructions, but it doesn't work. All that aside, I'm just concerned we're siphoning important time and energy that we should be putting into the people in our lives, when we're spending that time at work because we don't know how to balance things properly. We haven't phased into a 4-day work week yet. We don't have proper payment for people. We don't give people the proper fulfillment in their lives for their work, for the things they do. And that's just the actual jobs that pay them, right? Like, that's not even including all of the extra stuff that, like, for example, mothers do. And so what do you get is a huge population just tired and drained and watching entertainment and content. And maybe going out to drink, every now and then, which is a human tradition, of course. But a lot of times people, especially more and more these days, they just want to stay in, which makes, people have a right to stay in, but wanting to not, we all have things we want to be doing. We all things we want to aspire to do and work on, and that gets just totally annihilated by the exhaustion we feel from having to put everything into work. It takes everything out of us for barely anything. So I think in the future, I'm going to go more into depth about it. I want to go more into depth on how, like, it's not just about how these things are screwing with us, but how it actually is getting to our psyche and the nature of how we talk and interact, and how it's really affecting our ability to be okay. So, we'll start there and see how things go. I hope everybody's okay. I hope you're taking care of yourselves and people are feeling all right and dealing with the things going on, all right, and all that. And I just wish you well. Take care. Like and subscribe, please. Let me know what you think. And thank you again. Take it easy and be good to yourselves and everyone. Appreciate it.